So Carter attributed rising hospitalizations to fear. And I just want to like unpack that for a second. One, hospitals are overwhelmed. They've gone through like 4 waves of COVID on top of like the normal shit hospitals do, which is like all we build our medical system to do, right? It's like it's designed for whatever the capacity of the community is. Like hospitals aren't building like tons of excess capacity just to have for fun. Like we build hospitals for the normal amount of deaths. So when you have a bunch of excess deaths due to a pandemic and COVID, your hospital system gets stressed. It's very basic, just supply and demand here, guys. So Carter attributes rising hospitalizations to fear. And I just want to like push back against that a little bit. One, we're in the country that the most people of any high-income country go bankrupt from medical debt. Nobody is going to a fucking hospital at a price tag of $10,000 a day for over fear. Like, if anything, if you look at studies about hospitals and the medical industry, is Americans delay care far longer than other countries because they can't afford it. So we do the opposite of going. And then the last point I'd like to make is if you showed up to an emergency room and said, I am scared I have COVID, what are they going to do? And you have, I mean, presumably, last I checked, fear doesn't give you symptoms of COVID. I mean, except, maybe some psychosomatic type stuff. But it's like, they're not going to just keep you because you're scared. They're going to give you a fucking COVID test, check it in a few minutes, and be like, you don't have COVID. Go home. Like, get out of here. Like, they are not going to bring you in and take up a hospital bed that they don't currently have because you're scared. They are not going to do that. And anybody who's ever been to a hospital would know that. And so, I mean, it is just, I'm okay with non-doc reporting this because I think it's important to know this, but I do think like there should have been like an attempt to like really push back against this because it's not only is it disinformation, it's just stupid. Like it is just, you should not be making rules for our society because you are clearly not a smart person or just a reasonable person. I mean, oh, good. Fear? No, people go there when they're ill. Okay, good. He did address it. May tell me. But, like, it's such a... I mean, then he compares it to the flu, which, again, even if you just take, like, the minimum harm that COVID is doing, it's, like, 10x the flu. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to go catch 10x flu, I mean... Don't get vaccinated and go have a COVID party, like, cool. Most people's reaction when they say, I had the flu last week, sickest I've ever been. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get the sickest I've ever been. It doesn't sound like a good time. But apparently, to own the libs, we're going to just go get 10x flu and fingers crossed, hope for the best. Or what's actually happening is you're going to overwhelm hospitals and force my aged parents to have to search high and low for a hospital. Thanks, asshole.